I'm going to cook myself some lunch. I'm a bit bored and I thought, what can I do? I'm going to cook some lunch. That's something to do. Eat something. But because I haven't made a video in a while, I thought what I'd do is make a video of myself making lunch. That's exciting, isn't it? Of course, the first thing you've got to do before cooking, apart from washing your hands, the second thing you do after cooking, apart from washing your hands, is really to put your hair up, because it's a bad thing to have your hair all getting in your food, because if you get food and hair mixed up, it's a bit horrible. So I'm going to make some sort of Spanish omelette thing. Well, it's not really Spanish omelette, but it's an omelette with some vegetables. So first of all, I've got courgette. Now, if you're in America, you probably call this a zucchini, obviously, but it's a courgette if you're from Britain. So I'm just going to have half a courgette, chop it up, roughly. Yeah, anyway, you get the idea, chopping it up. I'll finish chopping that in a bit. Then I'm going to get some eggs, some cheese, grate the cheese up, la 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 la. You know what? Here's one I prepared earlier. That's good, nice and Blue Peter. If you're American, you probably won't know what the hell Blue Peter is, but it's a TV show over here where people don't bother doing anything, but they just go in for the camera, get a little bit of career when they're in the early 20s, maybe even till they're 30, and then disappear to obscurity forevermore. Anyway, so I've got some cheese and some eggs, and I've also put some turmeric in this to make it yellow, and also because it apparently prevents tumours, and I'm a bit of a freak when it comes to hypochondria, and you know, best do what you can. Also, I put a pinch of salt in there, so that's nice, isn't it? A pinch of salt, some turmeric, some lovely cheese. I put mostly cheddar. Also put a tiny bit of Parmesan cheese. I use this Parmesan cheese very sparingly because it's expensive, but I've got enough for quite a long time there, so lots left for a lot more meals. God, this is exciting, isn't it? Then I'm going to cook the courgettes up with a little olive oil, tiny little bit of balsamic vinegar, which I bought when I still had some money. Also used very sparingly, as with the Parmesan. It's always good to have seasoning and all little condiments and things that you can use when you've really got very little in the house, but you need some flavour. Fry them all up in the olive oil. Probably should have used the oil first, but this isn't really professional cookery, is it? This is what can I find in my cupboard to eat cookery. So that's what I've got. Cook it all up. So I'm going to cook that up for a little while. It's just, I probably should be stirring it. It's cooking at the moment. And then I'm going to add the egg and the cheese. See, I've still got the fairy lights up. I'm looking very pale and sickly here. I'm very sorry about this. Maybe I should put some lipstick on. Ooh, there's a little fly. Put some lipstick. Because lipstick will really help the cooking. I look like a corpse. I've just realised I look like a corpse. So, while I'm waiting for all that to cook up, I'm just going to talk about nothing. What have you been doing, Elise? Oh, I don't know, what have I been doing? Oh, this and that. I've been trying to organise a comedy festival. That's interesting. And job hunting, obviously. Then I cook up the courgette fairly nice, and then I'm going to add the egg and the cheese. 2 eggs and just a load of cheese, loads of turmeric. Don't know whether that's got a special name in America, I don't know. So I'm just going to, there. So then I'm going to wait a couple of minutes for my omelette to cook. I'm looking at it now. I am carefully cooking this. So careful. I mean, you know, Delia Smith, eat your heart out. You know, much better than that. All of those people, they need like training and skills and expertise to cook. You don't need that. You just need a big pan and something or other to stick in the pan. So that's what I think is the secret to cooking. Sticking something in a pan, frying it up until it's done, and then eating it. and putting lots of condiments in it. I think that is the secret to cookery. That's the grill. I'm just going to finish this off by sticking this under the grill to make it nice and fluffy and sort of like a little souffle. You just leave that until you feel like taking it back out again, which could be any time from 1 second to 20 minutes if you like really burnt food.